So out of our, gosh, 15, 20 years of owning chickens, we've only seen this happen one other time. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Y'all wait till you see this. Well, hello, y'all. Jason, of course, I got Big Willie right here, over here at Cog Hill Farm. We hope you guys are having a glorious day, right, Willie? That's right. Willie says he's having a good one. He's fixing to have a real good one because we're fixing to go put him on some fresh grass, right, buddy? Yeah. You ain't gonna cut up like you did last time, are you? Might? Okay. Well, you can cut up if you want to. Take off running. You take off running. Hang on, big fella. Hang on, big fella. Hang on, big fella. There you go. Atta girl. Atta boy. Let me get y'all's water. Now.
I almost touched that fence.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't touch that fence. Oh, you would have saw your future. I guarantee it.
Oh, well, that's not a bad thing, is it?
I guarantee it. Well, we still don't have any tater tots or any spuds. She's still holding out on us over there.
She is. I said in my video yesterday that her udder is getting larger.
It's getting, yeah, it's filling up way more than what it was.
So, I mean, I think the indications are getting closer.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna get them some water.
You got it?
I got it. What is going on, Shake and Bake? Goodness gracious, boys. Look at y'all. I tell you what, old Bake is about to catch up with Shake. I can tell you that right now. Oh, Opie is almost as big as Ernest. He is definitely catching up with him in size now. Sure is. You like picking the flowers, buddy? You like Ferdinand? Smelling the roses? Smelling the flowers? Look at that. Look how close they are in size now. Hey, big fella. I'm sorry I didn't speak to you a second ago. I talked about tater bug, but I ain't said anything about you. Well, how do you do, brother? Gotta get the horses some water this morning. Let me get the water going. By the way, y'all, my boys, Shake and Bake here, Opie and Ernest, have not gotten in their pool yet. Still hadn't gotten in. They'll get in it though, trust me, they're gonna get in it. At some point, they will definitely get in that pool. But I've got to tell y'all and show y'all something absolutely crazy that one of our chickens is doing over here. Let me get this filled up. We're gonna go give it to Reska and Willie over there. And yeah. It's quite interesting to say the least. Quite interesting. Oh me. So out of our, gosh, 15, 20 years of owning chickens, we've only seen this happen one other time. I mean, it is absolutely crazy. Y'all wait till you see this. Let me get this water put up though. All right, boys and girls, got you some fresh water. And we'll come back and check on that in a few hours. Now, let me go show y'all. Let me go show y'all this craziness. Y'all come on. So I recorded the new horse video the other day, and I recorded it before this announcement. Come on, Holly, let's go. And that is, well, let's just say it's somebody's birthday. I'm just saying, it is somebody's birthday. Our little beautiful gal over here, Miss Pookie, turns 19 today. So let's all wish Pookie happy birthday, or Pocket, whatever you want to call her. We like calling her Pookie. I don't know why it sticks, but I don't want to open the gate because I would, well, I pretty much would knock you in the head, and I definitely don't feel like getting fired today or sent home. I need a job. But I was just wondering what you and Pookie are going to be up to today on her birthday. Are y'all going to have mimosas, or I don't know, what's the plan today? Well, keep us informed if anything big happens over here, all right? So as I was in the barn, my starter came in for my tractor, and I was bringing this in here, right? And something caught me off guard, let me tell you. Now, what caught me off guard was that the sound. It just didn't sound, it sounded off, and it was a rooster crow. And I thought to myself, self, that ain't right. Something's not right with this rooster crow. And so upon investigation, I went over and looked. Didn't hear it again, didn't see it again, and I went about my business. Well, I don't know how long it was, 30 minutes, an hour, I don't know. I was in here messing around in the barn and heard it again. And I was like, what in the world is going on? So I walked back over again, and this is what I saw and heard. So if you did not recognize that, my friends, is a hen. She's having a little identity crisis, obviously. She, of course, thinks she's a rooster, or thinks she needs to act like a rooster, or pretend to be a rooster. Not quite for sure. Now, we've seen this one other time back at our old farm. Oh gosh, this was many moons ago. This was pre-YouTube. This was before we started on YouTube. So this was probably 12, 13 years ago we saw it happen. And we had an Americana hen named Louise who decided to act like a rooster. And she would crow. And the crows that we've heard from our two hens, which are female, do sound a little off, as you guys can tell. But what made Louise so funny is that she really worked up to get this crow out. She would stand on top of a wire spool that we had in our goat pen back then. And I mean, y'all, she would work, she'd get pumped up, and she had to just, and then it would come out, and then it sounded terrible, honestly. But I wasn't gonna tell her that. I would just, I'd say, go Louise. Sounds beautiful, girl. But it didn't, it really didn't. She sounded like she'd been up all night partying and at a concert and then lost her voice, But I gotta know, because I know a lot of y'all that watch our videos have owned chickens or own chickens. Have y'all ever had a hen to crow like a rooster? I gotta know. If you have, leave it in the comments below. I would love to know. It's just, I don't know, it tickles me. It's funny. The crow sounds a little off, and I don't know. It's just funny. It's kind of cute, honestly. It is. Talking about chickens, we're gonna get started on the chicken bus, or the new chicken coop, or the new chicken tractor. We gotta come up with a new name for this new one. Now, I don't think we should name the new coop until it's done, because I don't want to premature name this thing, because I did that with Willie. He went from Chester to Wayland to Willie, but Willie's sticking. Willie's his name. We're sticking with Willie. But so I don't want to do that with the new chicken coop. But you guys all know we got a new trailer, 4 wheels. Thank you for the 4 wheels. That we're turning into a portable chicken coop like we already have. The 2-wheel version works fabulously, but it It's just a little pain to move. And so if we can make things easier for us here on the farm, the better. So we're gonna get started on the chicken coop. And I got some help. My main man, Caden's coming today, and he's gonna help me take the floor up. So it's got an old rusted floor. We're gonna take that all out. We're gonna take the sides off and just see how far we get with it is the main thing. Once we get that done, then we can start going forward. But I do think, and we didn't think about this earlier, but I do think once we get all this done, it does have a lot of rust on it. So I think we're gonna wash it and treat the rust and then probably paint it and just keep it from rusting from this point forward. So he'll be here in just a few minutes and we're gonna get started on that. That's right, girl. We're gonna get working on the portable chicken coop. Hey, Jess. Hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Hey, did you know that that hen was in there crowing like a rooster? Did you know that? How about you, honey bunny? Did you know that? Oh, you got some mud on your eyes. How come y'all didn't tell me that? In there crowing like a rooster. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all's wearing a coat. We're gonna have to start getting that on out. Even though it was 37 degrees this morning, you may not want to start getting it out. You know it? You may not. All right, so Caden will be here in just a minute, and we're gonna get started on this chicken tractor, okay? Yeah, be thinking of a cute name for it, all right? Give me some kisses. Okay, give me some kisses. That's good. That's good. Yeah, that's good. All right, Big Joe, Big Mo. How y'all doing today? How you fellas doing today? Y'all doing all right? How's your minerals? Your minerals look good? Yeah, your minerals look good? Yeah. All right, boys. All right, boys. Well, before Caden gets here, I want to give you guys a quick rose garden update because it's just looking absolutely gorgeous back here. You can see the rose pillars of the American, well, this is the American pillar growing up our rose swag, and gorgeous, gorgeous. But look at the buds. I don't know if the camera's gonna do it justice or not, but look at the buds on the drift roses right in front of or behind this area here, depending on where you're looking. But yeah, it is going to be a spectacular show back here pretty soon. And it's already starting. Let me go show you my Zephyr and Druin rose. Again, this is all looking good. This is Lamarck right here, and it's blooming already. You guys can see right there. Smells absolutely wonderful. Check out, you can probably see it from here. You can see our Zephyr and Druin that we're growing on that fence back there. First year it's ever looked that gorgeous. And when I say we're gonna put on the show with our American pillar roses, I don't know if you can see it, but it is just flat covered in blooms. Now this is going to just, this should be spectacular if nothing happens. If I don't get a Japanese beetle infestation or a big fungus or something. I've been babying them. But this should be beautiful this year. The American Pillar Rose is a gorgeous rose. It's going to put on a ton of blooms because it is a springtime bloomer. And generally your springtime bloomers are going to just say, hey, I got one time to show out and I'm going all out. You know, it's like those big gamblers on those poker tournaments. We're going all in. They're going all in with their show. So 3.5 years with these guys, and I'm hoping this is going to be the year that we're going to get just that explosion of just pink, usually kind of like a hot pink single bloom this year that we haven't seen yet. It bloomed a little bit last year, but this year looks like it's going to be the year. But gorgeous, gorgeous. And here's the Zephyr and Druin I was talking about, and 2 years old here, and you can see what it's done in 2 years, and I can't wait till it just fills this whole fence up, and that's what it's gonna do. It's just, that's gonna be beautiful. And if you didn't know, our swag comes on around, all the way around to over here. And I planted these roses about a year later. So they're not as old as these guys are. Maybe it was 6 months. I can't remember, but these roses were later planted. Those American pillars back there. But it's gonna be beautiful. I mean, I can see the buds all the way at the top from here. It's just hundreds, if not thousands of them. But I see Caden pulling up. So let's start Operation Chicken. We don't know the name of what we're gonna call it. Tractor coop. Yeah, let's get started. Voila. Welcome to the naked trailer. Well, take that back. Welcome to the naked chicken coop trailer extravaganza. Yeah, that sounded special. But here we go. Me and Kaden got it whipped. We do. Mostly Kaden, but we do got it whipped. We had to do a little more cutting than I anticipated. There was a lot more welded stuff on here than I thought. This front right here was welded on there. I thought it was just bolted. Well, actually, yeah, I thought it was bolted on the sides and we could just lift it up. Nope, had to cut it off. Matter of fact, I went and changed shirts because I was scared I'd get them little spark fireflies all over my shirt and mess it up. So yeah, had to cut that off. The sides wouldn't come up because there was a nut and bolt through it in the middle. Well, no problem. I just go get my ratchet and wrench and take it off. Nope, it was welded on there. And of course the floor was tack welded on there, but we got it all up, didn't we, Holly? We most certainly did. Gonna have to come back with maybe a grinding wheel and take off some of this stuff they got left over. No big deal though. Gonna hit it with a pressure washer. Gonna put some rust stop on it and then probably hit it with some paint. I think we're gonna paint it black. That's what I'm thinking. Because you're not gonna see this at all, pretty much. You know, I wanna put like a cute little chicken house on top of this. Like that. My mind is just like rough cut siding on it. But I know weight is an issue, so we'll just have to see about that when we get that far. But yeah, this was a big step. Took us a lot longer than what I thought, I can tell you that. This took a good little minute to do because of all the welding. Speaking of welding, as most of y'all know, Caden can weld. Now, I personally didn't know what his experience level was on his welding. I don't know if he had just started welding, but is he a mid-level welder? And you guys know that we're putting expanded metal on top of this, which is the welded grate looking wire. Grate, like not their grate, not Tony the Tiger grate, but like a grate. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Like we got in our chicken coop now over yonder, or in the chicken bus. We're putting that back in this, and what I did over there is I used metal screws. And so they were self-tapping metal screws, so I screwed it down, which worked, but when you go to clean it, it's a pain because you got your shovel in there and you hit a screw like every third, whip in there. You just shovel and boom, hit a screw. Hit a screw, and it's kind of a pain, but it did work. So I thought to myself, if I could get somebody to weld, just tack weld the metal or the expanded metal on top of this metal, that would be wonderful. So I asked Caden, do you think you can do that? Without hesitation. There was no, well, I can try it. No. Yes, sir. I can do it. Yes, sir. Which means Caden's pretty confident he can do it. So if he's confident, I'm confident. So that's what we're going to do. That way we will not have to worry about those pesky little screw heads while you're trying to, you know, clean it up. Because all of it don't fall down on the ground. Don't all fall down on there. But a lot of it does. But yeah, I gotta clean this mess up. No, progress on the chicken tractor, coop, mobile, eggmobile, trailer thing. We gotta come up with a name for it. Gotta come up with a name for it. But I don't, listen, we don't want to jump to conclusions yet till we start getting it built. I think then it starts seeing its character so we don't want to give it any names right now. We're just gonna stay like it is. I just realized this thing has got dadgum chrome bullet hole wheels on the front. Are both of them that? No, they're not. I just realized that. I was like, man, this thing's gonna be fancy, isn't it? Yeah. 3 wheels are just steel wheels. They're just all different colors. Yeah. That's all right though. That's all right. We'll get the chateau rolling. At least we could paint the wheels the same color, even though they're different. That'll be fine. Want it, Holly? Absolutely. While I'm over here, I wanted to talk about the bees. There are some folks wanting to know, what are we going to do with our bees? If we're moving the horses over here, if we're going to put like a shop slash horse barn thing over here, what are we going to do with our bees? Are they going to stay here? No, they're not going to stay here. So we're moving the bees. We're going to put the bees over there behind the house. Same situation, it gets full sun. If they're not in the way, won't nothing be over there. They can have that area all to themselves. So yeah, we're just gonna relocate the bees just kind of like right over in there. So no big deal at all. Well, per the nectar ninjas, they said moving them is nothing. So that's what we'll do. But yeah, that's what's going on with our honeybees right here. And we're probably doing that pretty soon, sooner than later. Pookie, is your birthday today. So listen, I got something for you, girl. I got something for you. Now listen, I know your belly gets upset, easily, so we got to take it easy. I know it's your birthday, but you still can't get sick, okay? There's your peppermint. Happy birthday, beautiful. We love you. Yes, we do. We love you, girl. Yeah. We love you. Now, I got Peaches, these little pigs. These are mini pig treats. These are not Pookie treats. Yeah. You ain't even you trying to get Peaches and you ain't even finished chewing your peppermint up. Pookie. You still got that peppermint. Mm-hmm-mm. Happy birthday, beautiful. Happy birthday. Yeah. Peaches, look, I got you something for Pookie's birthday. Yeah. We couldn't get a cake and all, because you know how Pookie, she's got that belly issue, so, we're just giving out treats today. That good? Did you chew it up? You're not like Pookie, are you? You finished? Okay, listen, you can have you another one. Because, see, your belly don't get messed up like Pookie's does. No. No, it don't get messed up. I know. I know. I know. Well, did y'all have some mimosas, margaritas? Pookie, I hope you and Peaches had the best birthday ever. Peaches' birthday's right around this time, too. It really is. Peaches, you 10 or 11? I can't keep up anymore. I can't even keep up with myself. You know what? I can't. But Peaches' birthday was either this week or last week. Yeah. We don't know her exact date. Peaches is 10 or 11. And you 19. So happy 19th birthday, Pookie. And Peaches, one more. Happy birthday peaches. I know you guys are new here, but it's Pookie's birthday. So y'all come on. Y'all don't, I think my hat's got them a little worried here. They usually don't act like this. Now, is that better? Did my hat have you scared? Say, are y'all scared of clowns? Yeah, is that what it is? Y'all got one of them clown things where you're scared of clowns? What's that called? Anyways, well, it's Pookie's birthday, and I want to let y'all know we're celebrating with some peppermints, and I know Reska's not a big peppermint fan. Reska, you want one? You want peppermint, baby? She's not a big peppermint. We got some horse treats over there on your pasture. We'll go get you one of those, okay? Yeah, let's go get you guys back. Go back? Ready to eat? Y'all ready to eat? All right, Big Daddy. Let's go eat. All right, buddy. Come on, let's go. Let's go have some supper. You ready? Me too. Look, I told you I had you some treats. Yeah, I told you I was gonna bring you some treats. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's get you and take you on to Willie. I can't believe y'all didn't like my birthday hats. Yeah, I can't believe that. Thought y'all would like the birthday hat. Y'all must have seen that movie, It, or something. I don't know.